Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Clash with Curbs. Today we're working on our Town Hall 13. Going to be doing some legend attacks and also a couple war attack replays. We've been using this Queen Charge Lalo army. Been using it about a week, pretty much since the nerf. Got 24 loons, got 1 lava hound, 15 minions, 5 healers for the Queen Charge. We run 4 rage spells, and then I use a Yeti blimp. I usually take out the Town Hall or use it as a funneling tool, I guess you could say. So this first attack, it looks like a teaser Town Hall at the top. We got Inferno Islands on the left and the right. There is a Royal Champion on the right side. And then covering the Town Hall, you got 2 sweepers aiming up. And the King and the Queen are up there as well. So we're going to see if we can take out Tamoha from Bengal Warriors. We're going to start the Queen Charge up at the top, get an early Rage and a Coco Loon, and then a Super Wall Break in there. And then drop the Archer Queen. And then a couple of Headhunters, and quickly get through the enemy heroes. Those Headhunters ended up getting a Clan Castle, but looks like only 1 Witch and a couple Archers came out, so we know that there are more troops in that Clan Castle. Don't want to use the poison just yet. See if the Queen can get through this. Maybe get a Wizard in there just to help with the splash damage. And yep, got through it without the poison. Looks like the Queen isn't going to take that opening, so we had to make a new opening for her. Hopefully she steps in range of that Town Hall. Just make sure that she goes in there. We're going to put the BK to help funnel her, so she is going to go in. Out comes a couple of Ice Hounds, so we want to freeze them in place. We don't want the Queen to get stuck on them before the Town Hall is down. And actually, we got through that sweeper, so that's going to really help our Queen stay up. Ended up losing the Barb King to that single Inferno Tower, but he was able to make a pretty nice funnel. Our Queen should stay in that top section. And now we're getting the Lalo into the enemy RC. Get the Eternal Tome in right as the Eagle shots were going, and then we just sent the Blimp in. We're going to try and snipe out that Scatter Shot and get it out of the way really quickly. The Archer Queen has gotten through just about everything up at the top, and that's really huge Queen Charge value. Put a free spell on that last Scatter Shot. We still have our Royal Champion ability. We are getting some minions down on the 6 o'clock corner. There's no defenses left over there. Let's go ahead and pop this RC ability here in just a second. So we got through all the defenses, and we've got all our cleanup troops down. Just going to ×2 through the rest of this, and even the Archer Queen wants to come and help with cleanup. So that was Queen Charge Lalo. Going to jump into this next replay against Caesar from ethnic Albania. Now this is a pretty common base. Sometimes you see it with multi-inferno, sometimes with single. Looks like they're going with a mix with 1 multi and 2 singles. I usually start by charging into the enemy Queen. Now I've actually never really hit this base with Queen Charge Lalo. I haven't really used it in Legends League for a while, actually. I've been going with the Queen Charge Hybrid or some sort of Yeti army, but same basic principles. I'm going to try and start a funnel, get the Queen into the enemy Queen, and then hopefully take out a scatter, get the enemy CC lured out and handled. We are dealing with 4 ground expos, so that's going to make it a tough Queen Charge. And actually, as the Queen is... yeah, she's stepping in range of 3 huge defenses right now. And here comes the enemy CC. So we get a poison down, and we did catch the minions. We're going to freeze up that Headhunter so that the Queen has a chance to take it out. Looks like we're going to get through this. Yeah, the CC went down pretty easily on that one. So down at the bottom, we started our Barb King and opened up the wall. We want to cut him off so that he enters into the town hall. And he and then the Royal Champion are going to be responsible for getting that town hall out of the way. And we're all out of rages now. So let's just freeze up the town hall and make sure the BK gets through it. And actually the Archer Queen and the Royal Champion are sort of working with each other down at the bottom. And the Queen is tanking a lot of stuff. So we got the Lalo up at the top. We actually sent it straight into a tornado trap. So want to pop the Eternal Tome. Most of our loons are down. So we land this. Yeah, we want to land the blimp right on that scatter shot and take out the scatter shot. That should help our remaining troops get through the back end of this base. Ended up losing our Archer Queen, but the healer switched over to the Royal Champion. Royal Champion's doing some nice tanking right now, and that's going to allow my few remaining loons to get through the last defenses, and now it's just a matter of cleanup. And I've got plenty of cleanup left. And even have my Grand Warden. Just the last remaining buildings here. All hail Caesar. Took him out. Couldn't handle the Lalo. So here's a kind of an unusual base. I don't think I've ever seen this base before. We got a couple Maltese that are covering the Eagle at the bottom and 4 air expos. Both of the sweepers are aiming at the town hall. On this base, I think if I charge into the Eagle, I'll sort of cut the base in half, and then I can Lalo in from whichever side the Queen decides to go to. I've got the RC on the right and the Queen on the left, so whichever way the Queen goes, I'm going to send the Barb King in to get the other hero out of the way and hopefully take down the opposite multi. So let's just see where the Archer Queen wants to go. Start off by getting a couple of Coco Loons, and we're going to send the Headhunter in with the Queen because we don't want to use a rage just yet. Headhunter is going to easily take out that Barb King and actually run out in front, maybe trigger a trap. No, didn't get any traps down. So it looks like we are going to walk into a Tesla farm, and there is quite a few point defenses, so we want to get a rage on our Queen, get her health back up. Get another Coco Loon. Alright, so at this point, noticing that there's a lot more buildings left on the right, which means the Queen is going to work her way over in that direction. Want to cut the Barb King off and then send him into that enemy Queen. Let's see when the Barb King decides to be helpful. There he goes. Alright, so he takes out the Queen. Looks like we landed on a bomb, so might not get through this multi. Yep. So that multi might cause some issues towards the end of the attack. And there's an air defense. They're both pretty low on health, but they might cause some issues. Got a rage spell and a freeze to get through the enemy RC. And as soon as my Queen steps into this section, I'll have made a pretty nice path. So just get a couple little groups of loons, and then I'm going to send the blimp into the town hall, and then the Lalo is going to wrap around the rest of the base. I'll have the RC and a few more loons come in from about 1 o'clock, and those will sort of support the remaining loons as they work their way up towards the top. We got a poison spell down on the enemy CC, and we rage up the town hall. And there goes the RC. As long as we can get that single Inferno tower taken out, our RC should be able to help towards the back end. Looks like our Archer Queen doubled back. the troops cut her off, so she had to go back towards that air defense, and she ended up taking out the air defense and the multi-inferno tower, and is going to meet up right by this wizard tower with the rest of the troops. We swagged our queen ability, and actually that worked out very nicely. Got a lot of troops left on this one. Achille, Troy had a pretty cool looking base, but we were able to figure out how to beat it. This one's up against JPC 96 from Copy of a Hero. Now this is actually kind of an older base. It's like the revised version of it. You've got all the heroes down at the bottom. Got a sweeper aiming at the bottom. Town hall. Got a lot of stuff down there. I think with this one, I'm going to start with, because there's so much DPS, I'm actually going to start with more of like a Sui approach. Send the Barb King to tank. Couple Coco Loons and the Queen behind. And as soon as the Barb King is down, that's when I'll put in my healers. So just a few barbarians left. Hopefully the healers lock onto my archer queen. They're healing those little barbarians. Okay, now they're on the archer queen. Should be stepping in range of that town hall, and let's just freeze up that warden. Wardens do so much damage on defense. Kind of crazy. So we took out the enemy warden. Going to get an early poison just so that that loon doesn't cause any issues. And we want to take out this scatter shot on the left, because I think my archer queen is going to work her way up towards the right. We don't want that left scatter shot to lock onto my loons. So the queen is going to work her way up towards the right. Open up that wall so that we can get her into this channel and hopefully keep her away from that single inferno tower. And let's try and land this blimp. Actually, yeah, we missed the inferno, but hopefully the Yeti mites should be able to take it out. Okay, so the queen is pretty good. She should be able to charge all the way into the core. Hopefully get that sweeper out of the way. Got the Lalo working in on the other inferno tower. See where the queen goes after this. She's stepping up into this wedge, and I think she is going to get stuck on the wall. Got the Eternal Tome in. Got a little group of loons over on the left, and they should help keep everything nice and tight. And look at this queen. Good job. We're all proud of you. So there's no more loons left. Let's see what this Grand Warden does. It shot the air defense once and then decided it didn't want to finish the job. So our Archer Queen ended up taking it out. And as long as our Archer Queen steps into that little channel, I think we got ourselves a triple. Yeah, Archer Queen is going to do the right thing. So she betrayed us early in the attack and decided to shoot walls, but she ended up coming in clutch. And we got ourselves another Legend Lead triple up against JPC 96. Queen Charge Lalo. So, been using this Queen Charge Lalo in Legends, and actually it's been working so well I want to use it in War. I was invited over to Dark Disney Doom. They run 50 versus 50 wars once a month, and decided to jump in there with them. War's pretty tight, actually. Usually with these larger wars, you don't see such tight wars. Usually one clan jumps out in front. But on this one, it's been like two heavyweights trading blows. On this attack, I'm actually doing a cleanup hit. I know that there's a tornado trap right behind that Inferno Tower. So if I can get my queen to charge in there and take out the enemy queen, the Wiz Tower, and the Inferno, then my loons won't have any issues. We are going to step in range of the queen, so we want to get a rage spell in. And make sure that the queen works her way down towards this other air defense. So that's the enemy queen, an inferno tower, and 2 air defenses from a queen charge. We want to make sure the queen goes up this little channel, and then that inferno tower could cause some issues, so I want to get this blimp in here. Gonna rage it up and hopefully get the town hall and that inferno tower. And just to make sure we open the wall up. No, queen's getting very low. Gonna have to freeze the scatter shot. Out comes a witch, 2 super minions, and then a couple archers. Looks like the witch is actually walking around the poison, so this could get a little hairy. Gotta pop the queen ability, and now we want to bail the queen out. Get the RC, couple loons in, and then gonna get the rest of the loons into the eagle artillery. Couple minions behind, and then freeze up that wizard tower. Just use the last rage, get that warden tower out of the way. So the queen's in good shape. Looks like she's going to tank this back end expo, and it just got the let's see where these headhunters go, if they're gonna be good. Okay, so the headhunters took out the enemy RC, and a haste spell got us through this last scatter shot, and this looks like it's gonna be overkilled. We got swag Barb King ability. We got all of our heroes are still up, and about 1 million little minions all over the place. This totally overkilled. Look at that. We must have caught a seeking air mine. Whenever you see your warden with like a sliver of health, it usually means he caught an air mine. So Kalu 102 from Canadian Tundra didn't stand a chance. Let's take a look at our next attack to complete the 6-pack. It's against Ralph. Taking a look here, we got 4 air expos. I know that there is a tornado trap from the previous attack right over by that Barb King. Just get a basic little funnel. I'm going to try and charge my queen into the enemy RC, and then she should be able to step up and take out the enemy queen. There's actually quite a bit of value over there. Just pause it real quick. We can get both air defenses, a multi, 2 scatter shots, enemy, CC, and 2 heroes, as long as we keep our queen going. So we're going to drop the healers off to the left, and that's just to keep them out of range of that air defense. Get a super wall breaker in. Hit a rage spell, and we're about to step in range of the enemy RC. Want to just freeze it up and then get a poison down. Just so that we don't want to lose our healers so early. They're taking a lot of damage. That Tesla is still up, and it's just hammering away on me. Go away, Tesla. Alright, so the queen is stepping up. Should be able to get that other air defense, and then she's going to work her way around back towards the enemy queen. Taking her sweet time. This certainly is a long queen charge, but we're getting so much value from it. We should be able to just cruise through the back end of the base. Get a free spell just to make sure that my queen doesn't get into too much trouble. And let's get the Lalo started. We're kind of working our way into a sweeper, but it'll only be a problem for a second. Going to get the Barb King down at the bottom. That should distract these expos. And clear path for that blimp. Look at that. Didn't even need to use the Eternal Tome to get it in to where I needed it to go. And these loons are going to fly right past the town hall. And actually, if you zoom in here, yeah, we got to use the tomb. So we save our RC from that single Inferno Tower, and we're going to get through the Inferno Tower. Let's just hit the RC ability here and 1, 2, 3, 4. So everyone's meeting up over by this tornado that went off. Get a couple minions up at the top. Zoom in here and actually, boom, all the skeletons are dead. That was OP. The OP super wall breaker prevented the time fail. No, this one wasn't even really close. Basically, once we got our queen charge in there and took out all those key defenses, it was GG. Ralph didn't have a chance. He met the wrath of Curb Stomper. Well, this was Clash with Curb. We went over Queen Charge Lalo. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.